Thanks for staying for sports. And the Lady Grizz added a late addition to their schedule this weekend. All these teams constantly adjusting on the fly with COVID-19. And so today, Montana welcomes the College of Idaho to Dahlberg Arena. Pick up midway through the first quarter, Havre native Kendall Keller around Abby Anderson, eventually finding Carmen Gfeller for the layup. It's a 9-2 Montana lead. A little later, Allie Cannon picking off the pass from the Yotes, and she's gone on the fast break. Lady Grizz up 17-9 after one. Midway through the second, Sophia Stiles with the ball drives and stops for the pull-up J. That's good, 23-9 Lady Grizz advantage. And then a little bit later, great ball movement again around the arc, ending with Abby Anderson with the bucket in the paint. Montana up 33-12 at the half. They roll to a 61-33 win. As for the men, they picked up an 84-67 win on Saturday afternoon over D3 opponent Whitworth. Grizz have now won 5 of their last 7 to improve to 5-6 on the season. Montana only led 40-36 at halftime after 4 lead changes by each team in the first half. Then the Grizz led the rest of the way. Josh Vasquez had a team-high 14 points, part of a balanced scoring attack for the Grizz, with 4 other Grizzlies scoring in double digits. That includes the freshman guard duo of Brandon Whitney and Robbie Beasley, each having 12 points in the contest, and as a whole, the team shot nearly 55% from the field and 40% from downtown. Besides that balanced attack on offense, the key to pulling away in the second half was limiting their turnovers after the Grizz had 12 in the first half.
We were just patient. We weren't trying to force anything. We were just moving the ball, making sure the ball was moving at both sides. We weren't trying to force anything, and I feel like that really helped us cut down our turnovers and extend the lead.
As for Montana State, the men were down in Greeley, and they have their first regular season sweep of the Northern Colorado Bears since 2007 after a 76-74 win in overtime. As for the women, they're now 1-1 in conference play after splitting the series with Northern Colorado, most recently falling to the Bears at the Brick on Saturday. This matchup was Montana State's conference opener, and Bobcats head coach Trisha Binford says even though it's their first Big Sky meeting of the season, there were positives and negatives to the split with the Bears, and now her team goes back to the drawing board.
Their pressure won this battle today, and we're going to have to mature and get better in those areas. But like I said, I just thought we found ways to lose this game today, and you got to find ways to win.
Frontier Conference hoops today as well, with them playing that back-to-back schedule on Saturdays and Sundays. And over in Great Falls, the Providence Argos hosting the second round of a doubleheader with Carroll College.
After the Saints took down the Lady Argos yesterday, the two teams squared off for a Sunday rematch here at the McLaughlin Center. Jamie Pickens was a thorn in the side of the Argos yesterday. Would they be able to contain her today? First quarter, Pickens getting the scoop and score combo with a side of Swiss sauce. Saints lead early on. End of the first, that's a way to end a quarter. Emily Maldonado. Argos trailed by 1 after 1. Fast forward to the fourth, this bucket by Parker Esri would give the Argos the lead. Talk about clutch. Lady Argos get the overtime win, 83-80. So the Lady Argos get the victory in a nail-biter, earning themselves a split for the weekend. And then it was time for the men to do battle after UP was able to pull out a win in yesterday's game. Could the Saints even the score? Argos and Saints doing battle once more on a warm Sunday in Great Falls. First half, Dennis Flowers III with a nice little step to the side to get open and drills the open look. Later in the first, Cap Uzon with a nice dish down low to Jackson Hashley for the easy 2. Saints on the other end, Brendan Temple with the hoop and the harm gets the and 1 to go as well. End of the first now, Uzon with pressure at the top, takes a stroll into the lane for the score. Argos win this one 73-64. So the Argos get the weekend sweep of Carroll to move to 4-0 on the season. Argos will welcome Rocky Mountain to town this upcoming weekend. Meanwhile, Carroll will face Montana Western back in Helena. Reporting in Great Falls, Leo Goldman, SWX.
The NHL hosts the Winter Classic at an outdoor stadium every year for a reason. Well, it's because it's awesome and hockey fans love it. And this weekend over in Red Lodge, they held an outdoor hockey event of their own. The 5th annual Red Lodge Winter Classic, put on by Red Lodge Ice, the round-robin tournament, is a fundraiser for the ice rink downtown. Players from in-town, Billings, Idaho, some even fly in from out of state for some fun on the ice. Players are randomly assigned to a team, and the nicknames do not disappoint. You have the Mighty Pucks, Toothless Wonders, Zambronis, and my personal favorite, Puck Norris.
It's about the most beautiful spot. You got the mountains, you got the sun. Ideally, a little shade structure would help the ice go a little bit farther than February, but there's nothing better than outdoor ice.
High school winter sports season officially underway, and that means it's time to bring back the SWX Hit Play of the Week.
The SWX Hit Play of the Week is brought to you by American Auto Body.
Billings West boys hosting Bozeman. Check out the big block from Neil Daly. That sends the Golden Bears running in transition, and Sam Phillips scoring at the buzzer. That, your SWX Hit Play of the Week. All right, that is your check on sports. We're right back after this.